Go ahead and hit the button. Okay. Ooh, I don't know how you are always the first to chat on these videos, but good job with that. Okay, we got that up. Video is being received, good. I actually decided to move my microphone out of the way this time by trying some new compression settings. So it's up here. You can't see it. That's the point. Now it's not in the way of the video, and more importantly, it's not in the way of my vision. Usually isn't. Sometimes it just kind of clouds my eyes ever so slightly, but not this time. This time the microphone is nice and out there, and with the compression settings I'm using, I should still sound perfectly fine. I hope. Better than I did on the Vital Bracelet stream, at least. That was the worst. Where is... Okay, so that's the... Yeah, there's the Evo guide. There's the Trello board. Beautiful. Got VS Code up. I'm going to be connecting some more lines. Heck yeah. At the time we have today, I should finish this, and the Pen Z guide should be done. And that will be fantastic if so. I am very much looking forward to that. What's up, Ray? Welcome back. Gaming Nerd. What's new with me? What is new with me? I had homemade pizza for dinner. It was left over from yesterday. And it was a semi-margarita pizza. I didn't have any fresh basil, so I had to use some dry basil. But it was still okay. I added some pesto on it, and that evened things out, so that was good. And nothing else really new. I got some Vital Bracelet stuff to talk about, which will be nice. Some of you have already heard it. Most of you probably have already heard it. It's huge on Twitter right now. At least as huge as Digimon related things get on Twitter. Imagine if Digimon was ever trending. Oh my gosh. Imagine. It was a long journey. Absolutely it was. It's been so long since my last stream. Almost 8 hours ago. Even less if I count when the stream ended. Alright, we got 2 minutes till go time. Digimon are up. And I do have a few. Let's zoom out there. Boom, I got plenty of Digimon here on my desk. If you've been following the lunch streams, you'll know about that. Okay, let's get a tweet on out into the world. Link. That's my flight information. I don't want to tweet that. Going out to visit the wife's brother at some point soon. Okay, too soon. Going live now. Coming out. Here we go. Digimon Survivor was trending a couple days ago. Yeah. I'm sure it was. What with everything going on there. Everyone was very upset not to see it at E3, and I know a bunch of people started that whole campaign, and it's like, it's not gonna help you get more information. They know you want Survive already. They don't have to bend to your will and drop news on it. It's hopefully still coming, but they're telling us what they can tell us. There's a whole bunch of stuff with that. I just wish they wouldn't tell us anything at first. Like, I get it. It's been Hacker's Memory. That was like 2018, right? That was a long time ago. And there's been no word on other Digimon games except for that they're working on another story game, whatever that means. So I get why people are thirsty for it, but yeah, clamoring for it isn't going to help one way or the other. At least that's what I've found in my experience with this sort of thing. Hopefully they're being nice, at least. As long as they're being nice, and I'm sure the dev team appreciates the want for it, but just don't be impatient about it, is all I will say about that. And it is time to start the stream. Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is my second stream today. That's insane. I don't normally do that. I normally only do this once a week, but in case you're unaware, I am currently hatching all 6 of the Digimon Pendulum Z's, as you can see them all right there. Focus is on Deep Savers, of course, because why wouldn't it be? And as such, I'm streaming every day at lunchtime, which is currently noon. It might change to other times depending on the day, but it's noon for today and tomorrow, and we'll see about Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. But yeah, so I've still got to do the dev stream, though, because I still have a site to build. And as you can see, these lines are still not connected, and so I got to work on that. So that is today's primary objective, is we're working on the Virus Busters Z chart. We need to boil the spaghetti. That is what we're working with right here, and we've already got a good chunk of this done. So we have, well, baby to child is not an achievement, because that's just here or there. Simple, easy. But we got child to adult, so now we got to do adult to perfect, perfect to ultimate, and then the last one, which will be easy, is ultimate to super ultimate. Oh, and I guess ultimate to super ultimate to super duper ultimate. So, but you're only listed as a super ultimate on the device. How sad. All right, so we got to do all that. So we're gonna get going with that. So let's go ahead and we're gonna push the chart to that side, and we're gonna push VS Code to this side, and we're going to close the right panel because, well, it could be useful. Do I want to do that? Let's shrink this up a little bit. We don't need that much chart space. Why aren't you snapped properly? I demand you snap. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. I'm looking forward to Windows 11 triple snap, by the way. That's going to be tight. I get excited about dumb features like that. Actually, no, no, I don't need the outline. Let's keep this nice and big. So about like where it was. Maybe a little bit more to that. All right, so let's open up the pens. No, we want, what do we want? We want Virus Busters. Virus Busters Z. We want the prep chart. Here it is. Look at it. It's beautiful. And we need to start putting stuff on. Oh, let's get this getting started thing out of here. I always forget that, don't I? So let's get that going. Is it Canada Day already? It's time for turkey sandwiches? Heck yeah. I love turkey sandwiches, and I forgot to go get one. Dang it, I had one earlier this week even. It was huge. Jersey Mike's. Best sandwich chain. I specified chain. There are better sandwich shops out there, but there's not a better sandwich chain than Jersey Mike's. Best sandwich shop, that's Las Patas in Boca Raton. If you're ever in town, hit me up. We'll go to Las Patas, and it will be friggin' delicious. Welcome, welcome everybody. I see a whole bunch of friendly, familiar faces in here, and a few others as well. Does Super Ultimate even exist? Oh gosh, don't even get me started on that conversation, because I will enjoy talking about it, and I will get distracted. Long story short, no, Super Ultimate does not exist in the core canon of Digimon. It is something that is used in certain areas of the franchise. The video games are, I think, the most major one that use it, but technically all Super Ultimate Digimon are just Ultimate. They're just very powerful ones. There's no true Super Ultimate Digimon in the core canon. But other sources are free to do what they want. So in the VPETs, it's usually denoted by a level 6+ is what they've been doing recently. In the card game, they're full on calling it level 7, but I go by the VPETs more than anything, and that's, yeah, there you go. Super Ultimate is just a title. Yeah, basically just a title. And Super Duper Ultimate is something that only I use because of Team 4-Star and the amazing scene where I talk about this all the time, but it gets old to me, because Vegeta is upset about Gohan becoming Super Saiyan 2, and they're all like, wow, if he's ascended Super Saiyan, he must be a Super Duper Saiyan. And then Vegeta's all like, if he's a Super Duper Saiyan, then I'll become a Super D-Duper Saiyan. It's just beautiful. Anyway, distractions, no more. All right, Raiju Ludamon, you're up first, baby. Let's find you. Where's my where are we at? We're in adults right now. We need to hop down to perfects. There we are. Raiju Ludo, right here. So Raiju Ludo is going to be based on... Oh, we don't even have this organized yet, do we? So we need to start with these. So the first line is going to be a Data 2. That is Baluchimon. Graumon is a Virus 2. We have Geogreymon as Vaccine 1. D'Arkmon as Vaccine 2. We have Mimicmon as Virus 1. And then we have Shoutmon Cross 3 as Data 1. Next one is, oh, it's actually Vaccine 4. Vaccine 4, and then we have Free 1, Vaccine 3, and then that should be Data 3. at the end there. Okay, so now these lines up here are colored correctly. So Bellucimon, we need to start at Regilutamon. So Regilutamon, you currently don't have a thingy on you at all, so we'll just make one here real quick. ID equals, and this would be, what are we on? VirusBuster Z underscore, and that is adult perfect number 1, and this is first. And that's going to need to have a last associated with it as well, and the last for Bellucimon, Manticore, Raiji, Dura, Megalo, and it looks like Megalo is the last one in that list. All right, so although that says, oh no, we're looking at blue-green. Okay, so right there down at the end. So that needs to be swapped around a little bit. So let's hop down to Megalo Growl, and Megalo Growl on the Data 2. So that's currently AP4 last. We need it to be AP1 last. And we're going to move this row right above this one, just like that. And we're doing that because this is first, so this should be first. In fact, this needs to be swapped around too. There we go. That's better. The Digimon VPET Bible. I try my best. I try to keep up with that kind of thing as best as I can. I'm somewhat obsessed, some may say. And some of those might be me. I would say I'm obsessed. You kidding me? Look what I've done over here. I'm freaking making all these lines to connect Digimon together. Who does that? I promise you I'm not a serial killer. Alright, so now we have... Okay, so we got Bellucimon there. Perfect. We need Growlmon to start at Manticoremon and end all the way down here at Shoutmon. Is that right? Manticore to Shout. That is correct. So let's go up to Manticoremon. In fact, before we leave Regiludo, we also need to adjust this coloring that we're working with over here. This needs to be Data 2 colored. And that also needs to be a 64 width line instead of a 30 width line, because it's a Jagras line. Alright. Isn't it so strange that Regiludo can only come from Bellucci, who can only come from Guilmon? So odd. Alright, in fact, yeah, okay. So now we go down to Manticore. We've got all sorts of things here. Bellucci should be first, which it is currently, so that's good. And then its line is too long, though, so let's reduce the line down to 30, because that's not a Jagras requirement. We then have... Growlmon's supposed to... What is with all three colors going on here? Holy cow, what did I do? Which one is it supposed to be? You're supposed to be free and virus? I guess it's virus and free. Yep, okay, so you will go in this one, but you're going to be on the top right there, so... Oops, forgot to hold control. Oops, forgot to mouse over. There we go. And virus 2. So that would be Adult Perfect 2 first, and that's going to extend downward to Shoutmon, we said, right? Yeah, there's Shoutmon right there. So we're going to just copy that wherever I put it right there, just in case we need it down there. And let's pop over to Shoutmon. And we want the virus 2 line, which is right here. And change that to last. We then need to move this up. And then we gotta move this whole row up. This should be the first thing here, because Shoutmon's first instance is with Growlmon in this list. So all the way up there. There we are. Beautiful. Okay, so we have that in the right place now, and the line width is already correct, but we definitely need to change that outgoing line. That shouldn't be blue. That needs to be the virus... Well, virus 2 or virus 1? We'll go with virus 2 line for now, and we'll see if it needs to be something different later. Okay, virus 2 line out. Good. Right, so that's Shoutmon, and then do I want to adjust anything else on Shoutmon right now? Yeah, let's adjust the line width here. This should be down to 30. Make that green line nice and shorter. And then, okay, so that should be Growlmon. We should be good at Growlmon. So GeoGreymon, you start at Manticore, and that will stay right where it is. So let's hop back up to Manticore. And right here. So vaccine 4? Why is it pink? Greymon doesn't start at Manticore, does it? That's Angemon. Alright. Rise Gray, Dura, and Shout. So you actually start Dura. Okay, so we need to go one down. Saw pink and thought it was red. What's wrong with me? Alright, so we have... You're currently at the end of Dura, which you should be the middle of Dura. So let's change that up. That's this right here. There we are. And vaccine 1, data 2. Data 2 needs to be first, followed by vaccine 1, followed by vaccine 4. Okay, so that'll be good. And since that is a vaccine evolution, I'm going to change this to vaccine 1. There we go. And the widths are all otherwise correct, so that's good. And then, did I move this one down? No, I didn't. We need to move this requirement. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, first Bellucci, then Grammon, then this one. There we are. Did I put it in the right spot? No, I didn't. There you go. Oh, but you should be above the combiner too. Okay. There we go. How's the Penzi hatch going? It's going great. Here, I'll show off some of these guys real quick. We got Gizamon over here. Let's just hit the activate button on all these. Gizamon's doing fine and dandy. We got Pomumon. We got the button I didn't hit, which is... Okay, let's try that one more time. There we go. There's Junkmon. Metal Empire buttons are still a little bit finicky, I guess. Sunarizamon. Guilmon. And, of course, Ghostmon. We also have babies in backup. But we're going to be leaving these children out for right now because they need to evolve into their adult forms tomorrow, which they should be evolving those during the stream tomorrow. So there we go. Yeah, so plenty of good little babies. Good little Gizamon there. So sad they stopped doing abridged. Hey, it'll still... Wait, abridged. Yeah, abridged. Yeah, it's still going. Don't you worry. They just released a new episode just like, what, 2 weeks ago? They released the Kakumon episode, and now it's a trigger on the server where if you say Unimon, Unimon comes out and goes, "Unhinge your jaw and manifest a marble." And that line just tickled me so much. But you may be talking about a different abridged. I'm talking about the one by Abridgiliance, I think is their name, which is the most superior Digimon abridged series out there. Got 2 of the Digimon version 20 toys around 2 weeks ago, and your website's been super helpful. Glad to hear it. Very glad that's been helpful for you. I told Xanadu your theory on why Dynarexmon is on Titan of Dust, and he laughed. Good. I need to catch Xanadu streams sometimes. I always miss those, but I mean to go on to those. I love talking to that guy. I think the team making the dim rosters is doing a great job. Each team feels like it has so many good options. I completely agree, and I especially love that Togemon and Palmon, for example, were split up. They're doing things that you don't expect. Like, I would have never expected that. And just kind of pulling from a lot of different places. So I'm very much enjoying the way that the dim rosters are being laid out so far. Based on what we've seen for those 2 that I was talking about, what Digimon do you think should have made the list? Ooh, that's a good question. Here, let's look at this real quick, actually. This is how dev streams go. I get distracted so easily. You guys are a bad influence, but I like questions like this. It's fun. So let's just take a look at these lists, shall we? There we are. All right, let's go to Hermit in the Jungle. Okay, so obviously we still have one unknown slot over here. Who do I think? So they did include 3 bugs. They included a few bugs on here. It also depends on what we classify Bloom Lordmon as. Is it a bug? We've got the antenna, as someone pointed out. So that might be a bug. This might be a bug down here too. So I think bugs are fair game to talk about with this. So I do wish Pomumon was used instead of Palmon. I do like Pomumon a lot more, but whatever. I think, I mean, I'm tired of Lilymon, obviously. Refleezamon's a weird choice. Refleezamon got, like, downgraded from being used as a super ultimate real fast and now just shows up as a normal ultimate most times. Again, super ultimate doesn't exist, but it's still funny that after its initial premiere, it stopped being the evolution for Rosemon and Lilamon, or no, Rosemon and Lotusmon, like almost immediately. I don't know. I feel like Hermit the Jungle is like honestly pretty good overall. Like I don't have many problems with this. Like I'm not a big fan of the fairy type Digimon, but that's just me. I think, and like I would say other bugs would be more preferred. Like I've got other bugs and other ones. Like I got Scorpiomon in one of the DIMs already. Obviously I want a Kuamon at some point, but as far as plants go, there's not really a whole bunch, which is why they've just made 2 new plant Digimon to bring it in. So this guy might be Ancient Troyamon, we'll see. New Metal Empire, I don't have strong feeling towards it all, but once again, I do wish it was Junkmon instead of Hagurumon. I don't know, I don't have strong feelings in Metal Empire stuff. No, I don't. I think this is fine. I have no problems with that roster. I don't have as many opinions about rosters like that as I do about ones about aquatic creatures, where I think you, Plesiomon, should have been kicked out and replaced with frickin' Pukumon. Pukumon's robbed every time. When was the last time you played Pukumon in a game? Needs to happen. Needs to come back. Alright, put this back where it was. I'm getting distracted. Get away from that distraction and by reading more chats and getting more distracted. I was talking about DBZ abridged. Oh! Yeah, that's a bummer. I forgot I was talking about DBZ abridged. Yeah, no, I missed it. I do like if you haven't seen the HFIL series they've been doing, it's amusing. I like the last episode quite a bit. It's fun. Zora Vice. Hey, I know that guy. What are you doing here? Alright. So now, where were we? Let's save this and find out, I suppose. Refresh the page. And what do we got? We got... Oh, well, I don't have any of that stuff uncommented either, I don't think. So let's do that real quick. No, I got it all uncommented. So who's breaking it? Who broke the line creation? Let's find out by hitting F12, the best key on the keyboard. And what does our console show? We have an error at Adult Right 5. Who's Adult Right 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mimicmon. How could you? We have Adult Right 5 first, we have Adult Right 5, and we have Adult Right 5 first, and we have Adult Right 5. Yeah, we don't have a last or a connector on that. So Dark is stealing it, first of all. Oh, we gave Mimicmon the wrong one. Or do we do it... How do I do that? Do I just do 1, 2, 3, 4? I think that's how I'm doing it right now. But first of all, get this out of here. Mimicmon doesn't... Or Darkmon doesn't need any of that. Adult Right 1... No, I just didn't touch these yet. That's the problem. Alright, so let's do that real quick. So we have 0... Okay, we have 1, 2. We need a 2. So, Bellucimon. So, 2 first, 2 last, 2 connector. 2 is good. We have 3. Why is that set to 1? Let's fix that. It should be Adult, actually. Adult Right 3 connector. And we don't need this here either. I don't even know where that came from. Get that out of here. Darkmon is 4. Mimicmon is 5. So that would be Adult Right 5. We have Shoutmon, which should be 6, but we have it as 1. That's absolutely incorrect. Adult Right 6. Oops, I forgot to do the last one there. Let's see, where are you going? And there's 7, 8 should be the next one. 8 is already good. Alright, so let's go down to the scripts and see. Or is it here? No. 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 There. I could have just hit Control Enemy that easier, but no. Alright, so we have Adult Right 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now those lines should be corrected. Let's take a look. Bancho Stingmon is the last one. That would pretty be good. Smell Digimon knowledge floating. That's how it goes with me. Do nothing but float Digimon knowledge. What is this? Manticoremon, you're screwing everything up. What do you think you're doing? You have on you a blast. Yeah, there it is. Get that out of there. So now that should be correct, right? Yeah, there we go. Now it goes where it needs to go. Beautiful. Just found out that Supermon and Upamon are part of the Deep Sabers field. It still does not look right in the Penzi. It would look better if Vikemon was still there, but they took Vikemon away from their line because they're cowards and people don't like how a large metallic clay doll turns into a large walrus with Viking stuff on it. So, whatever. Digimon's allowed to be weird and you guys don't let it be. And by you guys, I mean Reddit, not you guys in the chat. Reddit sucks. Okay, so Groudmon is supposed to be up there. So we have too much stuff on Groudmon right now. Let's get rid of that. Groudmon, you need to take this away. And let's just see where that puts us. I will say that Upamon does at least slightly fit because it's got a little like gills going on. I don't know if it's meant to be an aquatic Digimon, but it fits in as long as you disassociate it from Armadillomon. Armadillomon only works. What happened up here? Moved something around wrong. Moved something around wrong. Who did it? Raiju Ludo. Column. What did I do? Oh, here it is. You see this? This is wrong somewhere. Right there. Boom. Fixed. Alright, but I'm not going to refresh the page again. We're going to keep going. I don't even like Teapotmon. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, I don't like that the angel and the dinosaur turned into a cool teapot, but whatever, I dig it. I'm cool with it. V-Pets, you know, do that to me. V-Pets are like, the slime turns into a bear, and it's like, yeah, the slime turns into a bear. Why wouldn't it? That makes perfect sense. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. That's my thought process. The V-Pets decided so, then it's what it is for me. The same thing with the D3. The D3 is like, these are all the evolutions and how they work. And I'm like, yes, I agree. Okay, so Manticoremon that should all be in the right place now. So we are doing Geogreymon. Geogreymon's not working, so let's find out why. Adults Perfect 3. Last is on Megalogrow, and that's where it needs to be. No, it needs to be on Shout. What are you doing there? Get out of there. Probably should have copied that instead of just deleting it. Absolutely, I should have. That's what the undo button is for. What am I? Oh, I'm still not. That's why. Alright, give me that. We need to move that to Shoutmon. Shoutmon needs it on the Virus 2. No. No, we're looking at Geogreymon right now. Geogreymon needs it on Rise Greymon. I don't know what I'm thinking over here. There's too many dinosaurs. Well, not dinosaurs. There's too many, like... They are dinosaurs. There's too many Greymon-like Digimon on this device. Alright, so we have Vaccine 1. That's currently marked as the first, and that's just not right. We need that marked as this. And then AP3-1 needs to go on Darkmon. Right? Yes. Right. No, Duramon. Darkmon's over here. Duramon, Shoutmon, Rise Greymon. Duramon. That's going to be on the Vaccine 1, which is all the way up here. And there we go. Okay, now we go on to Darkmon. And Darkmon, you go all the way up to Dura, and you go all the way down to Rise Gray. So Dura to Rise Gray. On Dura, you are this yellow one right here. And you are the last one on that yellow one. So let's go to Dura. We're already on Dura. Excellent. And that's Vaccine 2. It is not AP1 first. This is AP4 first. And it needs to go down to Rise Greymon. And Rise Greymon, you are having it right there. There it is. Let's just copy this. And we're going to shove that right there and change it to, which one is this? 4. AP4 last. There we are. Okay. And then we have Mimicmon. Mimicmon, you go from Manticoremon down to Shoutmon. So we'll go up to Manticoremon here. That's the Virus 1. So right here, and this is Adult Perfect 5. I'm going to copy this just in case I need it. And we said Shoutmon, so right down there. Shoutmon right there. I don't know why I always do that. Select the whole thing up. Who else is using AP5 last? Someone else in here shouldn't have that. In fact, Mimicmon should have it. So we're going to leave it there for the moment. We're just going to see where this goes. Shoutmon. The last of those types of adults. Well, actually, Angemon's going to reach up here too, so I guess not the true last. Shoutmon, you start at Megalo, is that right? Oh, I need to consolidate. What is this? Absolutely not. Where's Workbench? Give me Workbench. We're not leaving it like this. We're not having two Shoutmons. Oh no, Workbench is on my other screen. Let's close it. I don't know what's happening on this first screen now. Looks like nothing changed. Okay. In fact, turning off screen for just a moment while I pull Workbench up. Just in case. I don't want you people seeing my credentials. You know what you could do with that? Probably more than I could. Alright, accessing the server. And we are in. Okay, so let's see. Evolution, Penzi, that's the one. Pull it up. We need to find shout_cross3. Alright, so shout into cross3, Jogress, and then also that. So, wait, no. Swap that. Thank you. There we go. These two need to be on the same line. Gosh, why doesn't this have a dark mode? It has one on Macs, but not on Windows. Which is why can't I no, I can. Okay. Don't need a space there. Alright, and then another bullet point. This way both requirements will be together. We don't need this anymore. Delete that row, and then we also need to change Shoutmon's Evos, so it'll be 0, 1, 2, change the Evo numbers. Same thing with Shout Cross 5, but I searched for Cross 3, so let's search for Cross 5. Let's get all these other panels out of here, I don't need them. Alright. And Prevo number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Apply that. Do it. And get this excruciatingly bright screen out of here. Ugh. Okay. Now, let's refresh and try that again, shall we? Hey, look, Ludovon's back in the right place. And it's also... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, Shoutmon, did you learn your lesson? That's much better. Thank you. Cool. I don't know about Reddit, but Shoutmon not evolving to Vikemon does not make it any better. I suppose that's true. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you are having a great day, Dudicus. Okay, so Shoutmon, Rise Greymon, Megalogramon. Shoutmon, Rise Greymon, so these three right here. So we're going to start at the green of this. Yes, so at Megalogrow. And get that control find window out of there. Alright, so we'll just, do we have a first over here? There's a first. No, that's not the first I need. Let's copy this guy and edit it. AP6 first. Oh gosh, there's another 6 around here somewhere. And copy that. Bring that down to Rise Greymon, who needs a little bit of rearrangement over there. That's on data 1. Okay, and then the rearrangement. Did I rearrange Shout already? Shout's at purple first. Yep. Followed by green. Nope, should be followed by that one. Nope, Shout real quick. Fix that. Should be vaccines before datas in this case. What are you doing? Shutting down? Did my camera like reset settings recently? What are you doing? I had like the on-screen display on earlier too, and now it's doing the thing where it shuts off after I stop using it for 30 minutes. Whatever, I'll fix that later. I'll just keep pushing the button. I swear I definitely fixed that before, so I don't know. I must have reset the settings for whatever reason. Anyway, we have... who do we have? Where the crap was I? You distracted me, camera. How dare you? We were at AP6, that's Shoutmon. Yes, we are rearranging the Shoutmon. Okay, so the vaccines have been moved up, right? Yes. Good. But you're not AP6 first. What are you doing with that? Get that out of here. Don't need that there. Alright. And then back down to Rise Gray, who needs to have yellows before red. No, green. No. It's in the right order already. That's exactly the order it needs to be in. Perfect. Is that? Yeah, that is to... yes. Okay, Anjumon, you're up next. You... goodness gravy, how many things you can evolve into. Again? Now we gotta fix that again. Anje. Oh no, Anjumon comes with too many things. Angem. Okay, so Anjumon into... fully Anjumon right here. Alright, so we need to do ampersand, bowl, semicolon, line break, ampersand, bowl, semicolon, paste. Get rid of this entry altogether. Set the Evo numbers properly. 0, 1, 2, 3. For Holy Anje, do the same. Oh, that only comes from one thing anyway. Great. Nice and easy. Apply changes. Get rid of the extra bright screen. And let's refresh just to make sure we are good there. Here it comes. Scroll on over. Alright. Anjumon, where'd you go? There you are. Much better. Fantastic. Alright, so you can become Holy Anjumon, Shakaomon, Duramon, Manticoremon. So Manticoremon is the highest one up there, so that's obviously good. Why did that? What is all those colors? That's yellow. What is that doing? How did I not fix that earlier? Goodness, what is wrong with me? Can't let that be yellow. There's no vaccines involved in that whatsoever. Those are viruses. And we're going to make that the virus one color because I want to. And then we have Anjumon, that's what we're working on. Vaccine 4. So this needs to be applied to this and this. And we need to make this the first for number 7. Who beeped? Oh gosh. I heard 4 beeps. That's 4 poops. We'll clean this one for now. Get to the other ones later. They'll be fine. Look how happy he is. Okay. Good there. Good there. Alright, so that's all fine now. So we have the AP7 first on that, and that needs to extend all the way down to Shakaomon, who does not need to be free colored right there because Anjumon's vaccine. So let's bump down to there. Oh, take that with you just in case. You shouldn't need it, but just in case, take it with you. Bump down to Shakao. And yep, you didn't need it, but we do need to change this free 3 right here to vaccine 4. In fact, I think we need to change this one too. Yes, we do. Okay, and then I have that with Ankylomon already, right? I do. Is that 2 more? That was 2 more. Excuse me. Okay, Shakao. Good. All right. Next up, you are probably the exact same as what you currently are. So let's just let's refresh and see where we're at with all these lines. See which ones aren't rendering, so we can fix that. All right. So we have a problem here, and that problem is one of these guys. So which one of you is causing my problem? Bring back DevTools. And go to the console and go to our broken, which is AP3. Easy enough. AP3 has a script, it has a connector, it has a last, and it has a last. Good. Let's change this one to a first, shall we? Now let's try. That's odd. Okay, so now... Ooh, look at that. That's a lot of lines now. And these ones aren't quite right down here. I guess this is taller than it was in the other one. So we need to go down to... who would that be? Oh, that one's not quite right either. What are you doing with the last on you? Who has it? I think Anjumon has it. So let's go to... first to Beowulf. So Beowulf, we need to take your first. And we need to give it to... wait, can I expand this from here? I can. Okay, we need to give that to Garum. Right here. We'll just go ahead and duplicate that for Garuru as well. I'll change that to a 9. And... Anjumon, you... Oh, you don't have one on you. So that was on Holy Anjumon? Why? Okay. Move on over to Holy Anjumon. Yeah, there it is. Why is that there? Get that out of there. Why is it there, too? Why do I have so many of these? Get them all out of here. Why are your lines so long? Okay, that should be better. And then we need to come down to Garurumon here and remove the... Wait, no, not from Garurumon. That's all it's on Beowulfmon. We need to remove this guy. I don't know why I selected all, but let's refresh and see what happens. I like Mimicmon to devolve into Manticoremon, but it should to devolve into something else Dungeons & Dragons related. Maybe a dragon or something? Or a beholder? Or a gargoyle? Yeah, I think that'd be fun too. There's a lot of fun things you could do with that Mon. Okay, so now those look correct. Angemon looks correct. Bellucimon looks correct, even if that's a little close right there. Mimicmon is wrong, and also not supposed to be that. That's Shoutmon, so Shoutmon's wrong. So let's go to Mimic and remove that, if you please. Refresh it. Ah, yes. I try to keep Blastoise here for all my streams, at least while I'm in this house. When I move to the new house, Blastoise isn't coming with me, unfortunately. He must stay here to bring peace to this household. I could bring it if I wanted to, I guess, but I like having it here. Okay, so now let's compare this. So, good, and that's the first one. That's good. Good. That goes all the way down to... Why is this wrong? Vada? Who uses Vada? Oh, neither. What the heck is this? Oh, wait, that's Shoutmon. Never mind. I'm like, who's putting the virus? Why are these matching? Yeah, okay, no, the Megalo has these two. Shoutmon has these. That's what happens when the lines aren't finished yet. Okay. So we need to move from Megalo to Shout. That's what we need to do. That's the AP2 last. There it is. Oh, it's already down there too, so just get rid of that and it'll be fine. Cool. And Shout is from there to there. That looks right. It's supposed to be in that order. Yes. Alright. Arc is from Dura. It comes after the other two. It goes down to Rise. Comes after Geo. Yep. Mimic is not reaching where it needs to. It looks like it's getting caught on Dark. Sure is. Get that out of there. And it does look like Mimic is going to need to end on itself, actually. Because it's here, and it's missing one. Vaccine data, free virus. And what does it naturally become? Naturally becomes Duramon. And Duramon... Oh, you know what? That's what it is, because this is supposed to be a virus 1 right here. Alright, let's fix that. Coloring them wrong and I get all confused. Okay, so we have virus 2, but no. That's not AP1 first. What is going on over here? Let's just make sure that still goes up to the right spot. Yeah, Mimicmon goes all the way up to Manticore, so we don't need to change anything about that. And then we need to change virus 2 to virus 1. Yeah. Okay, that should be better. And then you need to change your back color, but we'll fix that in just a moment. And that goes up to there and down to there. Yeah, that all looks right. Okay. So let's save it and refresh it. Does all look right now. Mimicmon still needs that to go all the way down. I forgot about that. So even though it is going down to Megalo, right? It's those 3. It's supposed to go to Shout. That is Shout. I keep thinking that's Megalo right there. But that needs to reach all the way down to there. So we'll move that one. Shout cross 5. That's number 6. AP. Oh, no, it's 5. AP5 last. Take that. And we're going to move that to Mimicmon. We're going to move it to its ending line right here. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we can do to make some of these lines not overlap. And holy cow, that looks like... Is it possible on this one? I swear some of them aren't supposed to. Oh yeah, well, we got these 2 right here. There you go. Those are the only 2 that don't overlap. Shoutmon and Beluchimon, and that is it. Okay. That's fine, I can work with that. But we can't work with it when they're both right next to each other like that. Next to the red. So we're going to bump those out 1 line. Which I don't tend to like doing. I need one of these. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so we need... Yeah, because it's going to be harder to read Rise Greymon with exactly how these are positioned, which is confusing as heck. So Rise Greymon will need to be the 30 in this case. So let's go to our lines. And we're going to put Rise Greymon as the first line here. Data 2, that will still be the second. And it's funny that the 2 datas only intersect at 1 point. They have vastly different evolutions. How interesting. This needs to be under 10 now. There we go. The rest of these all overlap a whole bunch, so nothing I can do about that. So they will remain as they are. Yeah. So let's save that. See what it looks like. Yeah, that'll definitely work a lot better. Okay, cool. So now we can set the lines for the adults. Starting with Beluchimon. You will need to be the 40 in this case, which means that you will be left 10 up here. Groundmon will be all the way up to 50, which means it will not have any left adjustments. Geo Gray will be the left 20 and is at 30 already. Excellent. And then we have Arc, who needs to be at 30, 40, 50, 60. Therefore, right 10. Mimicmon will need to be right 20, because it will be at 70 width. Shoutmon will be left 10, and needs to be at 40. Anjay will be, what was the longest we did? 70? Alright, so this will be right 30 and at 80. Yeah, that's exactly where it needs to be. The rest of these are already good. Save it. Refresh it. I love Belushimon Sprite. He looks like a shaggy dog. He does, doesn't he? He is pretty much a shaggy dog. It is a good sprite overall, too. I like it. Okay, so now everyone's in the proper order. Oh, but we didn't change the color of Shoutmon's Majigger here. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Okay, so we have all those lines exactly where they need to be. Fantastic. Next step is going to be setting these lefter lines to where they need to be. So we'll start with Raiju Ludamon. And you are going to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And that's where you're at already. Fantastic. Well, wait, no, but you need to be 70 plus 34, so 104 for that one. Okay, Manticore is too wide, needs to be just 70. No, not even 70. Hold on, hold on. I was counting that. No, yeah, 70. Yeah, 70. Which means the next one will need to be 60. But plus a bit, so 94. Followed by 84 right here. And then this one will be 64. Okay, Duramon, you have everyone at 74. That's not what we need. We need the first one to be at, that'd be 70, so 104. And then 114. And 64. Next line is 30, 40. So yeah, just 40. That's this one right here. 30, 40, 50. That's 74 again for Shoutmon, or no, Megalogramon. Followed by the same, 74, because those two don't intersect. And then 64 for the next. No. It's 104. What am I doing? 74. There we go. And this one needs to be 94. And that's Megalo. Okay, Shoutmon, you have 30, 40, 50, 60, 94 for this first one. Followed by 74. Green goes all the way out to 70. And then the red one needs to go all the way out to 114. Where did I put the red one? Right down there. Not 114, needs to go out to 80. What am I talking about? No, yeah, 114. Looked too far down for a moment. 30, 40, 50, 84 for vaccine 2. And then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 104 for that. Those are not in the right order, though. Let's fix that real quick. That's already 104. The data is, those two should be last. So that one? Yeah. There we go. That should be correct now. Good, good, good. Okay, Rise Gray. Yours should be 80, which it is. Followed by 30, 40, 50, 84. 84, 94, 104 for this one. There we go. Holy Angemon, you need to be somewhere. Holy Angemon needs to be... I'm gonna draw a blank here. It's on 46 right now. I hate when it's 46. It always throws me off. That shouldn't be on 46. What are you talking about? That should be on dang old 30. This one should be on 46 though, so that's good. And its latter half should be also 46. What is it right now? 76. Now make that 46. Next one looks right. Okay, so let's see how we're looking with all that. Ooh, what happened? Oh, that's happened. You got way too much going on over there. Let's fix that. That's who's doing that? We got Megalo doing that. Megalo, the ending of this needs to be just 30. Now let's look again. Okay, better. That's still way too wide. Why did I do that way on both counts? 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, that's gonna be too wide. Is it? Yeah, it is. I counted wrong there, I guess. Okay, so those look good. Manticore, we need to fix you slightly right there. You're just 10 pixels too wide on this one. Okay, good, good. Look at that spaghetti junction. Beautiful. Okay, those all look good. That looks fantastic. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, even this one lined up properly. That was not expected. I do need to change the color of it, though. Let's go down to the skipper. And change this to Data 3. And that should be good with that. I don't know why I hit save on that side. I need to hit on this side. Okay. Refresh again. Is it good this time? If you were stuck in the digital world, who would you have as a guide, or who would you pull a Yamato? Who would I have as a guide? So that's not necessarily who I would want to partner up with, it's just who do I want to show me around. I don't know. Not Bokomon. I hate Bokomon, so definitely not him. Let's go with man, I don't know. I guess Gomamon. Like, I don't want Gomamon as a partner. Necessarily Kamemon is my preferred child level there, but I think Gomamon would be fun to show me around. Alright, so this one... So we're pretty much good with that side, which is fantastic. Yeah, Digimon seems like the classic choice for Digimon World fans. So now we need to fix up the connectors on the right side. So let's pop back up to the top of the perfects. So Ludo shouldn't have any. And it does. Get that out of here. Manticore, you should be number 2. Let's change that on all 3 at once, shall we? PR2. I'm new here. What are you doing? I am working on the Digimon Pendulum Z guide. I am currently making it so all these lines connect to one another properly, so that it'll look nice and pretty and make it easier to tell which Digimon evolves into which other Digimons. So that is what I'm doing here, just developing the guide further. Alright, Manticore. PR2 first, PR2 last. Yes, okay, that's all good. Duramon, you are number 3. PR3. Megalo is supposed to be PR4. I hit Control P. That's the wrong one. PR4. Then we have Shoutmon. Really number 5? Yeah, Shoutmon's number 5. Okay. Needs to be changed. PR5, and then Rise Greymon. We have his. That needs to be changed to PR6. Holy Angemon. PR6 connector. Why isn't it? No, whatever. That needs to be 7. And we're going to make it on this line and this line. Change that to first. Change this to also first. No, that's not right. Auto typing. Okay. Okay, Shikamon doesn't need any. You guys should already have them. 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Okay, so let's go all the way to the bottom of our code. And make sure. Okay, so there's our PRs. PRs. We need 2, 3, 4. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, right. What do I have as duplicate? The flip did I set it to? No, I don't need this. You get out of here. Copy. That's what I did. I did Control Alt copy, I think. No, Control Shift copy. There's the one. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Control Shift copy again. Why is that still orange? Please stop being orange. There we go. And then we don't need 8, but we need 9 to 10. All right. Let's see if those are all good. You're the real MVP for this. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's the wrong color, Patamon. What are you doing? How did I not notice that until now? That should be a data 2. No, data 3? No, it's data 2. Okay, that should be better. And, alright, Shoutmon's still wrong. You guys are trying already over here. Look at that. Alright, so these two are wrong. That means I probably have the last ones on the wrong spots. So it's definitely not a JavaScript error since those ones are loading. When the JavaScript error happens, pretty much every line afterwards stops functioning. So we need to go to Duramon. What? What? I have them backwards. That would do it. That should be first, and you should be last. And then is it the same on Shoutmon? Not really. It's pretty different. Well, it's almost the same, but not only that, this is on the wrong one as well. That should be right down here. Okay, let's try that. That's better. Okay, so those are done, which is pretty dang great, I must say. So now we can turn our attention to Perfects to Ultimates. Heck yeah. So let's do so. So we need, should have these mostly organized already. Gonna be some adjustments needed. Let's start with the adjusting of the orders before we do. Hello. Did you hear all that? Did everyone hear that? The sound of 6 Digimon going to bed at the same time. Alright, say goodnight to Gizamon, everybody. Gizamon, asleep. Guilmon. Okay, fun fact of the Pendulum Z and the Digital Monster X. See that piece of poop? We can get rid of it without waking it up. Bye, Guilmon. Next up, we have Ghostmon. Also needs to be cleaned of poop. And put to bed. And Tsunarizamon to bed with you. I did need an extra care mistake on Ghostmon, but I actually got it earlier, so I'm good. Oh, come on there, camera. Would you stop being weird? Really confused at you for resetting your settings, but whatever. I will fix it. Alright, Junkmon asleep. And that leaves Pomumon. Pomumon asleep. Alright, so that's all of them, right? Asleep, 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 and asleep. They are all asleep. Alright, good night, all the Digimon. And we don't need this camera on anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it off. There we go. Sensor cleaning, isn't that nice? I'll go ahead and put the lens cap on if you do not mind. Alright, so Digimon are asleep. That means we can party. Cool. Move that right over there. Perfect. Okay, so back to the business at hand. Ray, have a beautiful holiday yourself. I'll see you next time. Oh no, my nightmare. The call mistake chorus. Stop crying, babies. Hearing that just made me instinctively look around my room, even though I don't have any V-Pets active at the moment. Listen, it's every time for me. If I even hear a sound that sounds remotely V-Pet-ish, I'm like, oh, where is it? I gotta take care of it. Happens to me in like movies and TV shows all the time. Sometimes music even. Sometimes music will have just the right beeps that make me think it's a V-Pet. So, yeah. But again, if I'm also watching someone using Digimon, then I'm even more likely to have that happen. Like I'll have like Kakujo or Xanadu or Digital Dream or anyone in the background and just be listening and be like, oh, where's my Digimon? I'm like, oh right, I was listening to Digituber. So, all right, back to this. So we are looking for Duke. He's down here. There we go, Duke. Okay, so Dukemon, you currently have that, and that, and that's the wrong color. So Jagras with Virus Perfect is those three. And then Virus or Free is Manticore, so that is the right color there. So that's going to come second, so it'll be Jagras with Virus, then this, and then the Natural Care on the bottom. Alright, fix it. Fix it. So we just need to move this, and that's it. There we are. Good, good, good. And the rest of that's correct. Okay, and the light green to dark green to light blue. Yep, that's right. Okay, good. The crap is this? Ancient Garurumon. You would think I would not forget his name, but I just don't like Ancient Garurumon, so I forget about him real fast. We have... Okay, so that needs to be towards the bottom. That needs to be at the top. That needs to be a middle in the same order it is in. So all we're doing is moving the top one down again. Easy peasy. There we go. That's in the same order. So yes, Gadramon, you come from green first. So we'll have the green one up first. And in that same order, yes, the order is already correct for the individual lines. Excuse me. Okay. Qinglongmon starts with green up top, followed by Poiple. There's the Poiple. Move that up. Move the red up. No, keep the red where it is. Yeah. Right? Well, the purple needs to be second. That much is for certain. Followed by Data 3 and Free 3. Data 3. Red and pink. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Those both stay down there at the bottom. Vaccines are last. Okay, Ancient Greymon, who I actually do like. Between the two of them, I definitely prefer Ancient Greymon, because look at him, he's much more draconian and chicken-like, which I appreciate in a dragon. Not this, which is... Ugh. Ugh. Hate it. Hate it so much. Alright, Shine Gray. No, Ancient Gray. We're still on that. We haven't left that. Virus up top, vaccine down bottom. Yes. Okay. Virus up top. We need to switch Shine Grays around. Okay, and the rest of those are good. I think that got everyone watching. Thank you so much, Superflow. Appreciate it. Raise your VPET here. No, I definitely do that. Which Digimon faction needs a new ultimate? Well, I would say Jungle Troopers, but they just got one. So, they're doing pretty good right now. The best answer I can give you is, I was talking about this earlier on another stream, is probably Dragon's Roar. Because we don't have a whole bunch of good dinosaur ultimates. Like, there's only very few, especially if you don't count the X antibodies. So, it's not a lot of good ones there, but Deep Savers is somewhat lacking in that realm. Jungle Troopers, the bug side has a few, the plant side has very little, but I still would like to see more bugs. And then Wind Guardians as well. Their ultimates are all boring. They need like a good one. Wind Guardians really needs a good, strong ultimate. Like, they have one of the best perfects. They got Garudamon, and then everything that Garudamon can become is worse than Garudamon. That's true with most perfect ultimate evolutions, but for real. Deep Savers did get Regalicusmon though recently, so they're good for a while. That was a really good addition. Okay, so now we have them in the order that we want them to be in. Let's save that. And... Nope, I accidentally scrolled up, it looks like. Okay, so now we can start organizing lines. I like that these two are almost the same height as each other. Sky Chimeramon is something I said a few weeks ago. Yes, I do recall that, and I still 100% agree with it. I'd love it. The problem is when Wind Guardians is introduced, they made it also plants, which really kind of muddled it up. I think plants and bugs do fit together better, so I am a fan of Jungle Troopers, but Wind Guardians really got shafted by making most of its Digimon plants instead of birds. So you don't see a lot of bird or sky-related Digimon because of that. They are more plantish. But even then, there's not a whole lot of plants. It just kind of limits things. Alright, so Dukemon is where we want to be right now. And we currently have that. That was very much the wrong thing. That needs to be 1 first. That needs to be 5 first. And that needs to be 7? 8. It needs to be 8 first. Well, that's gonna stretch all the way up there. Holy cow. And then this needs to be... It is Manticore, right? Yep, that's Manticore. It needs to be 2 first. And the last one here needs to be 4 first. There we go. Oh, why did the coat go away? Alright. Then we need to adjust some of these lines a little bit. They're exactly opposite of how they need to be. This one needs to be 64, as well as that one. This one needs to be 30. Okay, and we'll fix the coloring when we come back down. Don't you worry. It will get fixed. Right now. I lied. Yeah, we'll keep that as blue-green. We'll make this one all the way purple. Virus 1. I guess just say violet versus indigo is what that is, because they're both technically purple, aren't they? Okay, so now the colors should be great. Alright, you there. What was I just doing? I'm supposed to be only working on Raiju Ludamon right now. What am I doing? Qinglong, Ancient Garuru, Gadra. I think Gadramon's the lowest on the list. No, Qinglongmon's the lowest on the list. Okay. So that needs to be the last. So hop down to him and take this with you just in case. Alright, Qinglong for Data 1. Oh, it's already there. Great. PU1 last. That was easy. Manticore, you start up there. We already got that one. Your bottom one looks like Ancient Greymon, which it is. That's just right there. So let's pop that right there. That will be 2. Last. Oh, I didn't mention the cool Virus Buster news on this stream yet. I mentioned it on the stream earlier today, but just in case you haven't noticed, for Vital Bracelets, we now know how to unlock DIM cards directly from the device itself. No extra hardware required whatsoever. So if at any point you lose access to your DIM card and need it back, there is a way to do that, which is fantastic. Details are on Twitter if you need them. They're also on the Digitama Hatchery server, pinned in the Vital Bracelet section. So there were 2 users that both figured that out, which they did a fantastic job of doing so. I didn't actually play any part in doing it. I was just there to observe and be happy when it was done. Tested it out myself. Worked great. I've got Pitchmon running on 2 Vital Bracelets right now, so not wearing either one. I still don't play the Vital Bracelet, but I am happy about the news because the DIM cards being locked is stupid and should never have been a thing. So I'm very happy that we have a way to unlock them now, which is great. So just want to make sure that everybody knows about that. Want to make sure that it's common knowledge so people don't have to get shafted by a crappy business practice. Okay, so Manticore is good now. Dura, you go from Ancient Garuru down to Shine Gray. Oh, but we don't have you on Shine Gray anywhere. 0 to 2 and 8, that should be this one. So we should have a second little marker right here. Why don't we? Why don't we? What did I do? We'll fix it in a moment. Alright, so Ancient Garuru. And Vaccine 2, so that would be 1, 2, 3. First, not Ifrist. Take that with us down to Shine Greymon, who is incorrect for some reason. Alright, Shine Gray, we just need to duplicate this a couple times. Place this with Spacer 5. Change this to Vaccine 2. And add that little thing I copied to it. There we go. Should be better now. Make that the last, though. That was it, right? Yeah, 0 to 2 and level to 8. Same requirement, so they both come out of that. And I think about it, isn't Zeke Greymon the only ultimate level Greymon that's actually a dinosaur and not an armored dude? Basically, yeah. Like, I love Blitz Greymon, don't get me wrong, but like, I really hate the aesthetic of the big blue metal Greymon becoming a tiny, whether it's War Greymon or Blitz Greymon or Victory Greymon, whichever one it is, I don't like it becoming a man at all. So, like, when I use Metal Greymon, I like it to become Mugendramon right now, but that's only because there's really nothing better than Mugendramon for Metal Greymon. Zeke Greymon's really cool. I don't like the Stark Gold coloring. That's my only problem with it. I think the design-wise it's good. I just do not care for the color. I know that's a dumb complaint, but it's just how it is. Alright, so those are good. Next up is Megalo. You start, obviously, up there, which I've already designated that, and you end at Shine Gray. You take up the whole space, huh? Alright, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, I will let you follow your dreams. That should be 4. Okay, Shoutmon. You go from Ancient Garuru. No, you go from Duke. Duke all the way down to Gadramon. No, Qinglong. You have the same thing as the other guy. Duke to Qinglongmon. Okay. So let's go. Well, we already did it for that one, so let's just go to Qinglong. Where are we now? Shine Gray? Data 2. That would be 5. But that wouldn't even be 5 last though, because it's higher up. So we're gonna take. We'll finish typing it here. But this needs to be moved on over. Is this Friday Night Funkin'? Oh, that's right. Shout cross 5. Put that right there. Okay, Rise Gray, you start at Gadra, it looks like. Let's confirm that. Gadra... No, you don't start at Gadra. Why is there a red thing there, then? Who's messing with me? Why is there a red thing there? Jagash with vaccine. Vaccine. Wait, these 3. So Shout, Raiju, Shako. Yeah. Vaccine are free. Should we do it? That's pink. It's still pink. It's always been pink. I think it's because I have the nightlight on my screen. The thing where it tints it yellow. I think that makes it harder to differentiate between pink and red for me. Okay, so now you start at Qinglong then. Yeah, Qinglong down to Shine Gray. Okay, cool. Qinglong, that's the last one there for that. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are the 6th one. And then, well, then that should be 7 first, yeah? Might as well edit that while I'm sitting right there. And then you go down to Shine Gray. Vaccine 1. Oh, I got an extra space right there. Look at that. And that should be 6 last. 7 last should be on Seraphimon, which I'm sure it already is. Check. Ooh, Shakamon needs to be reversed slightly. Because... Wait. It's not even correct at all. 8 first. And then find me the other instance of that. Right there. Duke. B3. Oh yeah, that is... Why did I think the other one was first? What's wrong with me? Slash Andre shouldn't have anything on it. That means Shakalma needs to have that added. Right here. ID equals last. Okay, let's see where we're at with that. On the Hatchery server, and I checked the VB channel pins, and it isn't there. It is. If you go to... Well, I can't show it to you, because that would be showing you my login, and you'd see my secret things, and I know why you see that. So, in the Vital Bracelet pins, you're going to hit the... Obviously, go to the pins. In the second post there, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see how to reset DIM association, and you'll see the link for it right there. So, it's in the same thing as all the other resources. It's not a new pin, if that's what you're looking for. Because, good heavens, if I made a new pin for every little thing, that would be impossible. Instead, I try to organize them, at least somewhat nicely. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Man, a proper evolution to classic Fire Metal Greymon would be cool. I'd like that. Just any dinosaur, dang it. I've always wanted an evolution that played on the decayed blue skin subject to the original. Yeah, make him, like, that's the thing, right? Is it does work well with Mugendramon, since Mugendramon's a full-on, like, combination of all the cyborgs from the original series. So I like that. It plays on the whole metallic part, but I'd like something that's more dinosaur-y than Mugendramon. So yeah, that's just me. That's just my... what is this? Gross. All right, let's look at the rest of this. Did I even line these up yet? Okay, no I did not. So this needs to be data 1. Virus 1. Vaccine 2. Virus 2. Data 2. Vaccine 1. Vaccine 4. For you 3. Why would that be? Do I not have enough lines? Oh, yeah, I'm missing a line. Weird. Free 3. And I'm probably missing a script for it too. Perfect ultimate. Yeah, I am. And where did it go? There it is. Okay, so that should all be good now. And let's save it and refresh it. Let's see what we get from that. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. Obviously, this should not be where it is. So let's take out the under from that, because that's just distracting right now. I can't tell where it's supposed to go. Alright, so we have Duramon has that there. We don't need that there on Duramon. That's bad. I want that to be elsewhere. Duramon. Get that out of there. Is anyone else lined up weird? Can't tell from just this, but it doesn't look like it yet. Okay, there we go. That's easier to look at. Alright, so you and you. So Rise Greymon can be our under, because it'll fit in there. So let's make that happen. There you are. So that's our Vaccine 1 will be under. Do any of the other ones overlap? Manticoremon, I feel like you're not going as far as you need to. You're supposed to go all the way to Ancient Greymon. Why are you stopping at... Who is that? Ancient Garurumon? Yeah, it's Ancient Garurumon. And that would be PU2 last. There you are. Get out of there. Try that again. Yeah, the fun thing about pins, you're supposed to only pin stuff that's important, but we have so much stuff that's important. It's like I don't blame anyone for missing things now and again. It's like, you can't be reasonably expected to be able to see all of the pins. It's difficult, so I do not blame anyone that misses one. That's supposed to be there, yes? That's gonna be strangely overlapping. Ugh. It's like when everyone's super, no one will be. Friggin' Incredibles. Love that movie so much. Back when Brad Bird could do no wrong. And then he made Tomorrowland, and that was very wrong. Good heavens, what a boring, shilling movie. Anyone else watch Tomorrowland? If you haven't seen Tomorrowland, don't see it. It sucks. Okay, so it looks like we actually have a few... Yeah, we've got a few of these. So I would like to... Well, first let's see if we have any overlaps. Or non-overlaps. So that overlaps everything. Yeah, the rest of them all overlap with everything. So nothing I can do about that, sadly. Yeah. But what I can do, however, is that we need to make this line go out one. Maybe two. Yeah, 2. So we're going to make those... The third one's pop up and make this under 20. There we go. That should be easier to read. Definitely will be easier to read. Okay, cool. So now we can start... the next step, which will be... Why does that one go down? No, that's supposed to go down. Ugh, I'll fix you last. Alright, so let's go up to the top, right, Ludo? That would be right up here. So you need to be 50, right? 50? Yes, 50. In fact, now that I think of it, I didn't... That one needs to be moved over. Yellow. Okay, so hold on here. Hold on. Forgot the whole point in doing what I just did. I didn't pass it yet. Okay, so vaccine 2, you need to come... No, you can see where you are right there. But data 2, you're the one that needs to be moved in right there. Okay, I'm sure Bandai released Digimon Pendulum 20th for West. The price is going to be as high as the anime hentai figures price. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it would be that expensive because both the Digital Monster X, the Pendulum 20th originally released at the same price as the Digital Monster version 20th and the Digital Monster X in Japan, so it was around 4,000 yen. So I would fully expect if it was to come over here, it'd still be at the $20 price point that both the version 20th and the X are following still. So, yeah, I think if it were to come over, it wouldn't be too expensive. Now, what did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? Oh yeah, I do need to move this one out, don't I? That needs to be right there. There we go. That should be good. Okay, so back to lining them up. Okay, so Raiju Ludo, we want it to be 50 out, so keep it right there. And then we have Manticore. That one is going to be our first 30, so left 20 and 30. Already good there. Duramon, you need to be at the 30, 40, 50, 60. How did I do that? Whatever. So if you're at 60, that means you're at right 10 now. And your line width is 60. Megaloground, you need to be at 60, 70. That puts you at right 20, which you are, and 70, which you are. Fantastic. Shoutmon needs to be at 40, which means left 10. Why do the quotations keep going away? And 40. Rise Gray needs to be at 50, so that'd be nothing for that. And 50 for this. And Holy Angemon is also was already correct, but Kamon is not. You need to be, dang it, 40? Really? Goodness. It's a lot of lines. Okay. Let's go from there. 1020 will never come to the West. Yeah, it sure feels that way, doesn't it? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do to break everything like this? Appears to be breaking. I can't tell. It's just breaking a lot. What the flip did I do? Alright, undo a few times and see what happens. Oh wait, values are supposed to be blue, so why is this value not blue? I flipped it. Oh, I see where I messed up. Okay, so we can fix that real quick. Right there. See that? Look at all that crap I deleted by accident. That's where everything messed up. Alright. That's fine, we can fix it. Okay, so Rise Greymon, that's one we were on. That one needs to be 50, which is already. Actually, we only have left 20, but I don't have the line 50. Holy Angemon was already correct, and then Shakao needs to be 40, and needs to be 90. And now those should all be good. Fantastic, nothing broke this time. That's what I like to see. Actually, there's some slight breaking going on over here, isn't there? Forgot how to count, it seems. Why did I leave Rise Greymon? Okay. I know what I'm doing. Rise Greymon needs to not have that. And is Shoutmon a little misaligned too? Yeah, you're supposed to be at 40, not... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Beautiful. Those lines are correct now. So we can move on. Oh, what the heck is this? Ugh. Shoutmon, why are you the bane of my existence right now? I swear. I swear. What am I gonna do about that? No, it's fine. That's fine. It doesn't overlap entirely, so it'll be fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. And if it's not, we'll fix it later. Alright, so going down here to Duke. Alright, so you have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 for the green one, so that'd be 104. Next one would be 114. And next one would be 64. Purple line, that should be all the way to... What does this go to? Like a million? 124? Yeah, that would be 124. Ugh, that's so much. 124. Alright, next one is 30, 40, 50. That's a nice easy one. Do I even have a line 124? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Might have to add a new style after this. What is this? What is this music? Get out of here. I don't want this. I don't like too pervasive lyrics on my streams. I like it to be nice and just audio. Some occasional shouting. Not shouting, but you know what I mean. Like what's going on right now. Some chanting, I guess? Sure, we'll call it chanting. Ancient Garurumon, how are you doing today? You, 30, 40, 50 for your first one. These two both need to have their ending lines extended. No, they don't. What? What? Data 2. What am I missing here? Missing this. Yeah, no, they do. Those need to be at 64, and this one needs to be at 30. Too wide. Then after that, so green, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 104. For this one. And that would be 84 for the yellow. And 74 for the indigo. And for the teal, we would have 80. Gondramon, you have, what is it, 90, 70, 104 again. And then 114, and then 64. 30, 40, 50, 60, 94 for your vaccine 2. And that's the pink one, so 30, 40. That's 74 for that. Chenglongmon, for your data 1, you have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Just 70. For your next one, that goes all the way over, so that would be 124. Which I still don't know if I have a 124, but I will find out. And then you have... Well, your colors are wrong here, first of all. That needs to be data 2 right there, not find. Data 2 goes all the way to 8114. Oh, it's already there. Great. And then the light blue, that would be 64. The vaccine 1, that goes to 70, so 104. And then 30, 40, 74, already there. Ancient Greymon, I am almost positive that you're... I thought you were going to be too long, but you're actually not long enough. Alright, 124 for you. Enjoy. And then your red one would be... not 124, what are you doing? It's a... nonsense. That needs to be 90. There we go. And then that needs to be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 104. This one needs to be 30, 40, 50, 84. For Shine Grays first. And then 30, 40, 50, 60. It's just 60. Followed by 70. And then Seraphimon. Why are you light blue? You shouldn't be light blue. You are supposed to be Vaccine 4. You're supposed to be pink. And that would be 30, 40 for you. And 30, that's actually already good there. And we will come back to the bottom section. So let's see what we're working with. Chapman was a mistake. I agree. I wish the Digimon Pendulum to get a secret feature that connect to Pendulum Z2 so we can unlock Digimon we can get. That'd be nice. They at least let you get some specific Joggerses out of them, so there's that. Alright, all the lines are not connecting properly. Is I that off? Do I not know how to count? These are connecting though. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's too long. 30, 40, 50, 60. That should be right. You did this. We got a few of those. All right, so Ancient Greymon, let's fix you up. This needs to be 30. Same with Shine Greymon. You have the same problem. Too long on the back end. Let's try that again. That's much better. Okay, so we are almost perfect with that. We have a mistake over here. These two should have been a little bit longer for Ancient Garurumon. Let's fix that. So that would be 40, 50. Did I not do 84 and 94? No, I did 10 less than that. 94, 84. That looks good. This is getting frustrating. Screw it, I'm leaving it. No, I'm not. I'll fix it later. No, I won't. Yes, I will. I'm not going to. I'm lying. Rice Greymon, why are you going all the way up there? Yeah, you're supposed to stop right here. So let's fix that real quick. That's on the free right here. Get that out of there. We don't need that. Okay, the rest of that all looks good. Holy cow. The only one that looks stupid is freaking Megalogrowmon. This has been the most annoying chart. It's like just so perfectly interrupting each other. It's so annoying. So I probably should fix that now. So we'd want Megalogrowline to be over here, is what it is. It needs to be on the other side of that. Which will mess up a few lines, but hey, it's what I gotta do. I gotta make it look nice and pretty. And it doesn't look pretty right now. So Virus 2, you need to come before. Do I even have an under 30? We'll find out, won't we? Virus 2, what did I say? Needs to come before vaccine? No. Needs to come before data 1. That's what it is. Under 30. Let's find out if that's a class that I have. Chart must have been a pain in the backside for you. You know what? Yes. But at the very least, not as much of a pain as the very first chart. Considering it's when I had to develop how to do all this. So, after that, it did get a little bit easier at least. Alright, so that changes up a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't want to change up, which is a bummer. But this means that this won't intersect anymore, which is great, and is what I needed to happen, so all is well. So we'll start up back at... Where are we going to go? We're going to go to Perfect, and we're going to go to Raiju Ludo, who now has to be increased by 10. So we'll add a right 10 to that, and we will add a... where's the line? There it is. You know, if I was smart, it would have... Ugh, that would have been so much better. Oh my gosh, it would have been so much better. I could... There's something I could do to make it so that this here would apply to this too. I'd only have to edit one thing each time, but it's way too late for me to go back and change that now. Maybe in the future charts I can do that, but I wish I would have thought about that earlier. Oh well. Doesn't hurt anything, at least. It doesn't take that much longer to do, so. Okay, and then Duramon, you need to be increased by 10. So, right 20. And horizontal 70. Megalo, you need to be reduced down to 30, 40, 50. That's quite a big change. Shoutmon, you're already perfect. Way to go. Are you kidding me? Now that one's going to interfere with Rise Greymon. I don't want it to do that. Ugh. How does it not do that? How do I make it not do that? Ugh, this is hurting my brain. Oh my gosh. Alright. So if I were to move the purple on the other side, of that, well, that's the thing, they can't coexist. They absolutely cannot coexist. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to undo these changes I just did. We're going to revert this back to what it looked like, and we're going to take the easy way out. It will break some consistency, but no one will notice. Also, hi Queen Pen, welcome. Welcome to me yelling at lines. Alright, so this is our problem here, right? Right? How do I get that problem to disappear? Is we can rearrange this to be the first one, which is not normally how I do it consistently, because I go with whatever's first, but this is going to make my life so much easier to make that first. So Qinglongmon, we're going to take your requirements right here. No, not the vaccines. We're going to take the datas. These ones. Yeah, these ones. And we're going to make them the first. And no one but those of you watching will even know that I do put them in a specific order, so it won't matter. And now, look at that. Problem immediately solved. Nothing is overlapping anymore. Well, actually, it's kind of overlapping. But I can still see it. It's still there. It's close enough. It's close enough. Right? It's close enough. It's definitely close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. I'm good. I'm good. We're leaving that like it is. I am not spending any more time on that nonsense. The rest of these lines look beautiful. Look at how gorgeous these lines are. They are perfect. Beautiful lines. They're doing a good job. I don't need to worry about one little outlier right here. I can still see, I can see the indigo. It's right there. You can still see it. Okay. Yeah, Queen Pen will notice. Gosh dang it. Oh man, if you want Digimon V pets you want to eat, just look at the X3s. They look like Jolly Ranchers and they look delicious. Anyway, Beowulf, you're up. Alright, we need to look at a new station here, because this is getting a lot more lyrics than it used to. So let's take a quick moment here. Meditative? No, I don't want meditative. I do want chill. I like... Ooh, let's try out chill EDM. See how that goes. We were on chill bass before, which I like. But we'll see how chill EDM goes. It's a little fast-paced, but hey, that's fine. Forbidden Jolly Rancher. Pro tip, there's an entire Reddit for forbidden foods, and I highly recommend it. It's a really good sub, and just sort by the top. My favorite is the forbidden frosted mini wheats. They are... I love them. I'm not going to spoil any more than that. Anyway, Beowulf. That's what we're doing. So... Okay... Beowulf, there you are. So we need to take your line here, and we're going to move that to Magna Garurumon, who looks like a rabbit and is one of the worst sprites in this device. Free one, right there. And likewise, where Garurumon needs to be added right here as the 10 first. And so let's go back to where Garurumon. And remove this from there. And then the Kizuna skipper needs to be swapped. So this needs to be changed to last. And then we need to go to the other one. So PU11. Last, this needs to be changed to first. We also need to change the attribute color to data 3. And let's see what that does for us. Did I not hit, say, F5? I guess I didn't. My filament spools keep coming with packets of candy. Oh yeah, that stuff's great. I love silica candy. Alright, this needs to be extended. Why do these need to be extended? No, I guess it was made a little bit longer, so that would be why. So that's fine. Where are we? Metal Garuru? Okay, so this needs to be changed to a Data 3 combiner. And this needs to be 378, which hopefully I have a 378. And Metal Garuru. So all these just need to be increased by 10. 80... 104, 114, 104, 114, and 70. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh, and the connector color needs to be changed as well. That right there needs to be data 3. Refresh, try again. Remember when I took a class for handmade script web building? Man, it was a pain. Yeah, it would be. Most of coding websites these days is copying what someone else did. If you're, good at it. Or you could be me and just use a few things that someone else did, and the rest of it build from scratch because you hate yourself. But at least I know where everything is. Alright. It's good. All these lines, perfect. Look at that. They're beautiful, beautiful lines. Oh my gosh, I only have 10 minutes left. We gotta hurry. I gotta hurry this up. I gotta at least do the right lines before this closes. We're almost done with this. Holy cow. Alright, so let's first make sure we have all the scripts we need. Ultimate right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 8 are not necessary. 9 and 10 are. Okay, so we have all the ones we need. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and scroll back up here to Duke. Alright, so you will move this right up here. Right? Yeah, right there. Change this to UR1. Change this to last. Change this to first. Okay, next one. Move you up to there. Move you down to there. And then change UR5 to UR2. This one's on backwards. They're all backwards. Why are they all backwards? Why can't they just magically align themselves without me doing anything? Oopsie. That's selecting too much. UR3. Qinglong. Oops. I don't know why I right-clicked. Use that. Move this right down here. And this needs to be changed from UR3 to UR4. Ancient Gray. Oh, this one's actually all ready for us. Just gotta change that to UR5. Shine Gray. Just slightly backwards. Last. And change this to UR6. That should be all of them, because those should already have UR9 and UR10 on them. Yes, they do. Saving. Refreshing. Très magnifique. Alright, we just gotta adjust some of these colors here. So back up to Duke. Alright, Duke, you're a combiner. Whoopsie. Wait, is Duke really? Oh yeah, he's the only virus. That's right. So, Duke. Why do I keep hitting it twice? What's wrong with me? Get this out of here, first of all. Virus 1. Ancient Gurus is correct. Gondramon's needs to be changed to green. Not green, that's orange. What's wrong with me? Combiner and yeah. Okay, that's vaccine 3. Qinglong needs to be changed from virus to data 2. Ancient Gray needs to be changed from data to vaccine 2. And the rest appear to be correct. Okay, those look great. Oh my gosh. It's all coming together, folks. We are almost done with this. We are almost done with this. Alright, so let's quickly go over to the Super Ultimates. And at the bottom of those, well actually the lines first. We need to look at the lines first. So the lines, both of these need to be data 3. And then currently the lines coming out aren't correct, so I gotta fix that. We only need them out of, oh, we need 4. We need 1, 2, 3, the 4 middles. So Dukemon will remove yours. We're gonna give it to somebody else though. We're just gonna take it and give it to somebody else. Where the heck is Dukemon? There he is. We're gonna take yours, and we're gonna give it to Godramon, who needs one. And then everyone else has one that needs one except Qinglongmon. So we'll add one right here to Qinglongmon. Great. And let's go up back to Duke. So there's going to have 2 going into Lucé, 2 going into Fanglongmon, and Lucé will be the first to appear because Garurumon, Ancient Garurumon's the first to appear. And that one becomes Lucémon, right? Yeah, sure does. So Duke, we need to fix the alignment on it. Now it's not going to have anything, so it's going to be, what is it going to be? Left 50, that's what it is. I don't know that. Why do my quotation marks keep going away today? Look, they don't normally do that. Ancient Guru. Is that going to remain the 30? Yeah, no. No. It will not remain the 30. Because, ooh, that'll look nice. Okay, so this will work out well. So we're going to make Ancient Garurumon be the 40. And why does Duke still have a line here? Did I not get rid of that? Like, I swear I got rid of that. Apparently I moved it from there to there, which is not what I meant to do. Okay, so we're going to leave that at 40, and that's going to be a Deta 1. That's going to be Ultimate to Super 1. Well, actually, I should mark it as 2. 2 first. Gadra is going to be a 30. That's already good. It's going to be a Vaccine 3. And it's going to be Ultimate to Super 3 first. Qinglong. You are going to be also 30. And oh no, they won't intersect properly if I do it that way. So I just need to swap those around. So we're going to swap around Fanglong and Luce to make that work the way that I want it to. So, in fact, I should do that now before I forget that I said I'm going to do it. Swap them around. Swapped. Okay. Back to Gadramon. So we're at 30, Vaccine 3, and that's going to be Ultimate to Super. I already did you. Qinglongmon. You are going to be Ultimate to Super 4 last, and you're going to be Data 2. And then Ancient Gray, you will be Ultimate to Super. Well, you're going to be 40, first of all. I should put that in. That should be left 10 in that case. Did I make you left 20? No, you're still left 50. Where do my flippin' quotation marks keep going? I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Where I keep deleting them by accident. Every time I hit enter. Okay. Ancient Gray. Yes, that's where we are. So you are Ultimate to Super 5 last. And that's for Vaccine 2. Okay. So that should be what we need to do on that side. The rest of you are already good and don't need any changes. Good for you. So that would be... Who would be first? Ultimate Super 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I didn't number them that way. Whatever. There should be more of these now. 5. We'll just number them all that way so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10. 11. Alright, Data 3, that should be free 1. You should be Vaccine 2. You should be Data 2. And then Vaccine 3. And Data 1. So we want that one to be the 40, which means it should come second. Whoa. Who said you could do that? Oh, they're too indented. I never noticed that before. Here, untoo indent them all. Okay. Data 1. Okay, so that's the 40. So then Data 2 will be just under. And Vaccine 2 will be under 10. Let's see what we're working with there. I want a 3D printer, but they're expensive. You can get some pretty cheap ones. Monoprice sells them for under $200, and they are not bad models. They work pretty well. Okay, so I screwed up some stuff here. Mostly screwed up Gadramon. Gadramon needs to be moved over to the right a little bit. Let's do that. Oh no, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. No, I'm doing this. We're finishing this. I'm going over. We're going over. I gotta finish this. No putting it off. Sleep can wait. Yeah, Gouter, you need to be left 20 is all right now. Why is that line too long now? Did I increase those lines because they were too short? Who's playing tricks on me? Oh no, the Ancient Garurumon is too far to the left. That's what it is. Okay. You need to be left 10. You guys seen the Bidoof Day videos? I have not. I have not seen those at all. It reminds me of when they did all the Magikarp ones, though. Trying to give some love for Pokemon that everyone hates. Okay, beautiful. So moving on to the Super Ultimate section. So we have Funglongmon is right here. And I've got all that weird code for it to make the right sprite appear. That was fun. Shift Control C, and one more time. Get this out of here. Change this to a spacer. 5. It didn't take away my quotation mark that time. So it would be Ultimate to Super from 3. And this would be the last one for that, but it would be the first for number 4. This line color should be Vaccine 3. This line color should be Data 2. Okay. And then that one should be great. Oh, also should change this color. Data 2, free type. We'll give it to Qinglong because it makes more sense. Because it's one of the holy harmonious beasts, whatever they call them. Okay, Luce, your first one is from Ancient Garurumon. So that would be a Data 1. Your second one is from Ancient Greymon, which would be Vaccine 2. And so this would be US 2 last and US 5 first. Oh, also, these lines need to be much reduced. This one should be, well, actually leave them there for the moment. Because I don't know what they'll be, actually, now that I think of it. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Oh, but first, Lucimon's colors. Change those to yellow, because yellow is not featured as much right there. It'd look better. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's, now I'm too far away from what I need to be. Lucimon. That needs to be Vaccine 2 right there. Okay. Refresh it. Okay. Yeah, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Let's make sure these lines load. What's preventing these lines from loading? Who did it? This did. Ultimate to Super 2, Ultimate to Super 3, Ultimate to Super 4, Ultimate to Super 5. And then I messed up somewhere else, didn't I? What did I do wrong? I messed up. What did I mess up on? Alright. Gabuke Omega. Ultimate to Super 6, 5. Yeah, I've got to reduce it back down. And that's what the problem is. So 4, 1, just reduce each one by 1, 2, 3. The consistency to go in the opposite direction. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, one more. 7. What does that give us? You guys, yeah. Oh, I already read that. Never mind. I already talked about Bidoof. I don't need to talk about Bidoof again. Okay. Alright, so there is another JavaScript error somewhere stopping the lines from rendering, and it is on US1. Didn't I just do that? Oh, you know what? No, I didn't change the branches. That's what I did wrong. Right here. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see if that does it. Hey, we got lines. Beautiful. All right. Oh, that looks perfect. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly how I want it to be. Okay, so we got these lines going in the right places. The only thing we need to change is the color going into Omega and Kizuna. So let's change that real quick. Omega Kizuna right here. Yeah. Yeah, just change all those at once. Okay, those all need to be data 3. Save it. Refresh it. Looking good. Oh, I didn't need to change that line for Omega, though. That line needs to remain vaccine 3 because Omegamon is still a vaccine. Yeah. Okay. I think we did it. I think we have finished the Virus Busters Z chart in its entirety. So I'm sure I'll notice something later that I may have to fix, but for right now, this looks good. This looks complete. Heck yeah. So let's go ahead and take the final step here. So I'm going to save that one more time, and we're going to open up the actual chart. I'm going to copy content from this one into this one. We're going to hit save. And we're going to go ahead and go to the actual main page where people would land. It's a bigot. Go to Virus Buster Z, and there we go. That is it. The final Pendulum Z chart is done. Let's mark that off the checklist. Last thing is spaghetti sauce, which is just me verifying the information on the charts, which I will do later. Not tonight, that is for sure. I'm already 8 minutes over. Good heavens, I'm never going to get to sleep tonight. But wow, it is done. I am so freaking happy about that. I'm also very nervous about that too, because, oh boy, the next thing I got to do. There's a few next things I got to do. Look at all this crap. I'm just one guy with this one site. So, I think the next thing I do is going to be a bit of a break from normalcy. I'm going to add something else fun. But yeah, we're going to do some other stuff. I got plenty of stuff to do for the next several streams. Like, I'm talking like months of streams. So whatever I don't choose, I'll choose on the next one. Either way, for now, I am done. This is it. We're good. We're done for the night. We have the Virus Buster Z chart ready to go. And I am very, very happy about that. So for now, I'm going to head off. If you want to see the status updates on my Pendulum Z's over here, the ones I just made the chart for, no less, do tune in tomorrow at noon. I will be streaming again, and every day thereafter until this hatch is over. If you just want to watch more development, I will of course be back next week, same time, 8 Eastern, and until that point, do feel free to stop by the Discord, chat around with everybody, and just have a good time there. Anyway, I hope to see all of you later, and yeah, until next time, bye!